Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple alternate ways to hold your hands while pulling. So in previous videos I showed you how to knuckle pull while you wrap your index finger around your thumb. Use that to lean into the clay. This time I'm going to show you how to throw and do your pulls with your fingertips on the side of the clay. So we still need to open up our clay in the middle. That doesn't change. Okay, I need to widen out that bottom on the inside. And then compress the bottom by running my fingers across it a couple of times. Some people use a rib to do this. I have found that if you just use your fingers, it works pretty well. I just kind of go back and forth a couple of times so I know that that bottom is nice and flat and compressed. Okay, so now when I do my pulls, again, I'm still going to offset my fingers, so when you were pulling like this, your inside hand, which is your left hand, was still above your right hand, and you're kind of stretching the clay between the two as you come up. This time I'm going to use my fingertips on the outside and my fingertips on the inside, so I'm going to make sure my clay has a layer of slip on it. And then I want to create a rhythm, right? There should be a good rhythm, so I want my wheel about half speed. And then as I come up, I need to be following that rhythm, okay, of the wheel. So as my wheel spins fully around, right, I'm going to make my initial indentation. And I'm slowly going to pull up towards my face. And then ease the pressure a little bit at the top. And then I'm going to compress my rim at the top to make sure it stays even. And I'll come back and I'll do another pull. Again, finding that rhythm of slowly going. So I want my wheel to make at least one full turn before I come up a level. And then easing my pressure off because I want a little bit more clay at the top so that I've got enough clay for a nice solid rim. Again, I rest my fingers on my hand on the outside so that both my hands move up at the same speed. And compressing my rim by taking my index finger, my thumb on my left hand, and then my index finger on my right hand, and just pressing it down, making sure there's a decent space in here, pressing it down a little bit, and coming back so that my walls are nice and even all the way through from bottom to top. Have my cylinder ready to shape. Okay, so I did that in 4 or 5 pulls. With your fingertips, you're doing probably a little less each time. So it's going to, a cup would take 4 or 5 pulls as opposed to 3 or 4. As this clay is soft and I don't want to tear it at all. So make sure, again, your fingers are offset and you're pulling up at the same speed. This time I'm using my fingertips, and I'm always using multiples to keep this stiff from moving. And I'm just coming up slowly at the same speed, creating that thin, tight spiral all the way up. Okay.